As we enter the new year, you should ask yourself, are you helping others, or are you too self-seeking? This is Jeremiah Trujillo, reminding you to practice cheerfulness, which will spread to others. And keep listening to Shedding Shackles.
I wanted to take these last few minutes that I have with you today to talk about stress. Can you see that you're born into a system where there's no freedom? All you can do is rebel against one wrong posing as a right and fall into the clutches of another wrong posing often as a right. Then you go back and forth. Eventually you go to extremes and you end up finally not knowing which way to turn. No matter which way you turn, it's wrong. Well, you know what? That's not so bad, because you have reached a point where you're ready to consider a real alternative. And it's always been there. And how have you known it? You've known it as what you know in your heart. You know it by what you know in your heart. In your heart, you've always known some things, haven't you? But you haven't followed those. Instead, you bowed to the pressure of the world. Well, now all you have to do is yield to the pressure of what you know in your heart. It's a very gentle pressure, isn't it? It's not even a pressure. It's just a knowing. And when you welcome that knowing, the truth, the real truth, then you are saved from the falsity and from the lies and from the system of compulsion and the system of slavery that everyone lives under. So when you know the truth, see the truth, you know it as conscience. That's how you sense the truth. There is a truth, it's a light, and it shines. It shines on everything. In the daytime, we have a sun that shines upon everything. And at night, God gives us the moon and the stars, and they shine and shed light upon things. And what you need is light shining upon you, upon your soul, upon your mind. Do you remember the Christ child at Bethlehem? And there was a star that was shining beautifully. Well, you need to have that light. You need to have that light. And it's always there, and it's always been there, and you've known it as conscience. Now you just need to learn how to find that light so that it's always there, so that your conscience becomes stronger and stronger and stronger. And when you're a friend with conscience, it doesn't feel like conscience anymore, does it? Then it's a friend. Conscience is your friend. The lies, the false comforts, the false securities, which aren't really securities of the world, are not your friends. Conscience is your friend, and it's a light that shines. So, would you like to find the light that shines? Well, you have to learn how to be still. You have to become still for it. O little town of Bethlehem, how still we see thee lie. You must become still. Can you sit still? Can you, when you have a spare moment, go and sit quietly in a chair or on the sofa and close your eyes and look at the inside of your eyelids? And what do you see there? You see light, delicate pixels of light, little twinkling light, little movements of light, a delicate glow of light on the inside of your eyelids. Look at that light. Look at it. And when you look at that light shining upon your mind, now all of those thoughts are gone. All of the doubts and worries and fears and images and memories, they're temporarily gone. And you're sitting quietly in the present. in that beautiful light that you see on the inside of your eyelids. And at the same time, as you're sitting there quietly looking at that delicate glow of light, you can become aware of your right hand, so that your hand begins to tingle just a little bit. Your fingertips tingle just a little bit as you are aware of your hand. And what you're doing is you're extending that light, the delicate glow of that light, the energy of that light through your being down into your hand. And if you begin to do that a little bit every day, you will be closer and closer and closer to what you have always known as conscience, but now you'll know it as a light shining, making everything clear, and restoring you to your real self, and pushing back the things of darkness and the doubts and fears, and pushing them back. And in this beautiful state of mind, this beautiful, blessed state of mind, you must remain and go through your life, and now you will be a shining light for the world. And you'll be a better mom, a better dad, a better student, a better partner, a better whatever you are. And you'll discover many wonderful things, many of which you can't tell other people. But you will change, and you will have a good effect upon others. And life will be sweet and good. Not because I say so, but because that's the way it will be, by the grace of God. And now, may God hold you in the palm of his hand,